watching, and what a kickoff game we saw on Thursday night between the Cowboys and the Bucs. Tampa successfully opening defense of their title, but of course, didn't come without a price. This is what happened on the field as they lost a valued member of their defense, cornerback Sean Murphy-Bunting, going down in the first quarter to be exact, when his arm got caught between CeeDee Lamb and Antoine Winfield Jr. Head coach Bruce Arians saying after the game that it was a dislocated elbow. Russ Cockrell took over for SMB and finished with 6 tackles. To promote Kickoff Week, the NFL, in partnership with Feeding Tampa, held a Huddle to Tackle Hunger event to help alleviate food insecurity and provide funding to local restaurants, this one being Trinity Cafe, that has been deeply affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. In other football news, Chargers running back Austin Eckler sat out his second straight day of practice as he deals with a hamstring injury. He missed 6 games last season because of a bad hammy. Fantasy owners will want to keep an eye on this one. Eckler's backup is Justin Jackson. The Jets wide receiver Corey Davis was the #1 overall pick for the Titans in 2017. Now with the Jets, he finally feels like he's getting a chance to prove he's their #1. Davis saying, quote, "I know that I'm a #1 receiver in this league. I have to go out there and prove it to the league." Davis will definitely have the chance to show he's a #1, getting that chemistry going there with one Zach Wilson, the rookie there. Somebody who is #1 for us, KB, in terms of research, in terms of being a producer, in terms of being an up-and-coming talent, somebody who is legitimate with football knowledge and, quite frankly, never quits, always wants to find that answer, KB.
Will, go have a glass of wine. You've had a hell of a week. Start early. We love you. We have to get to this guy because based on last night, I'm not sure how longer he's going to be with us. He may be signed away for some rival show. It's time for Hammer Time by DraftKings Sportsbook. This guy, the Hammer, Matt Hamilton, longtime producer, gives you his thoughts on some of the tastiest plays DraftKings has to offer. Hammer, you had the courage to stand here on national television yesterday and say, I don't even think the Cowboys should try to run the ball. I don't think they will try to run the ball. And you said with 53 yards, the action from DraftKings, that you should take the under on Zeke Elliott. How many yards did he finish with?
He finished with 33 yards.
33!
11 catches.
Not even close. Wow. You are the man. What could you possibly have for us today, Nero?
Well, today, I want to look at 3 of the most intriguing games and plays of this weekend. I'm going to start things off with the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Buffalo Bills, which kicks off at 1 p.m. on Sunday. These two squared off last year on Sunday Night Football, with the Bills winning 26-15. But remember, that was when Pittsburgh was in the midst of a tailspin. I think with new offensive coordinator Matt Canada, a rejuvenated Big Ben, Najee Harris, and the return of Devin Bush, the Steelers have a really good shot to win.
Okay.
I think at the very least, they stay within the 6.5 points they're getting. And if you like them to get the W, you'll get Pittsburgh at +240. Next up, Jets and Panthers. Sam Darnold against his former team, Zach Wilson making his first career start. I think the Panthers could be a sneaky playoff team in the NFC.
All right.
And they can make a statement against the Jets. We know about McCaffrey and the offensive talent, but I don't think people fully realize how good this young defense can be yet. Over the second half of last year, they ranked 4th in sacks and 8th in total defense. Those are serious signs of growth from what was the NFL's youngest defense in over a decade. The average age of their starters was just 23.4 years old, which means they're just going to keep getting better. And now they had rookie J.C. Horn and double-digit sack getter Hassan Reddick to this exciting core. It could be a rough debut for Zach Wilson, and I think the Panthers win by significantly more than the 4 points they're giving away.
All right, give us another.
And lastly, Packers at Saints in Jacksonville. The Saints have had a tough offseason, and it goes well beyond Drew Brees' retirement. They're down Michael Thomas. They're down 3 of their 4 starting defensive linemen from last year, even their kicker, Will Lutz. They've been scrambling to find solutions at corner opposite Marshawn Lattimore, and now they've been driven away from their home in the aftermath of Hurricane Ida. This Packers team is primed to make a run at a Super Bowl in what might be Aaron Rodgers' last season in Green Bay, and I think there's just too much adversity for Jameis and the Saints to overcome. I expect the Packers to win by more than that 3.5 that they're giving up. So, guys, I turn it over to you. What stands out to you about those 3 games?
I think you're getting hot from last night. I think you're a little confident. I hope there's not hubris going on here. No. Steelers, Panthers, Packers. Those are your picks?
Yep.
Everybody listen to them. Yeah, what is the T-shirt?
This is New Rochelle High School.
Woo!
The high school that I'm coaching quarterbacks for this year. We have our first game tonight. at Scarsdale, 6 p.m.
I wonder what that spread is. Let's not even get into it. But I'm going to go with New Road.